on the second try. That's not bad. Not bad. I want to make sure I'm in the picture. No, I did it one time, like a long time ago, and I was in it from about here down. Like, well, who needs to see my head anyway? Nobody needs to see it. We're holding kind of a different height, so yeah, see, I cut my head off last time too. All right, it's about as good as it's gonna get. So dark, so nice. I love it when it's dark. You know, it just, for me, it's as soon as I shut the lights off, I feel like, okay, the outside world is like out there, you know, and we can concentrate a little bit on the little things, you know, the things that matter, which is us, you know, and all those internal signals that we don't listen to very much. Like, Gen Z, just saying. Not Gen Z. Hello. Hi.
Hi. I have my toddler floating around, so I'm not going to turn my camera on.
Okay, no problem. All right, so I thought maybe we would do a little earthly type thing today because tomorrow is Earth Day. And I like to concentrate on, you know, all those things that the earth has given us and the things that it supports, which is us and our balance and all those things. So we're going to do some things on the ground. We're going to use the wall today and probably finish with legs up the wall and doing a few things on the wall. So we kind of stay grounded and connected to the earth. So go ahead and lie down on your back. Yeah, has it been that kind of a day?
It sure has.
It sure has. Okay then. All right. To get out some of that negative energy or whatever we've been carrying around today. So just settle into your mat. Softening the body, feeling any areas of tension and allowing those to just slowly dissipate with the breath. And taking inventory in the body, noticing anything that feels a little tense or tight, and wiggle around as needed until you are feeling more symmetrical and soft. And lengthening out each leg just a little bit by pressing out through the heel and feeling those contact points in the back of the legs. And pull the belly in slightly and noticing the curve of your lumbar spine. And softening the shoulders and maybe pulling the shoulder blades together a little bit in back, dropping your arms out to the side with your palms facing up. Tucking the chin to lengthen the back of the neck. And growing taller as you reach out through the crown and take a few moments of stillness and quiet to release any thoughts that are running around in your head. And just leave those off of the mat. They'll be there later. And start to tune into your breath a little bit. And today, as we spend a little bit more time connected with the earth, think about your own intention for today's practice. Easy breath. And begin to lengthen that exhale a little bit. So as you breathe in, it's for 4 counts, and pause at the top of that breath. And then exhaling for 6. We'll change up that breath a little bit today too. So take a nice inhale on a 4 count, pause at the top. And breathe out, exhaling for 6. Just lengthening, tuning into that nervous system, the slow down part of our nervous system. Concentrating on filling the belly first, and puffing the belly up toward the ceiling. And pausing in that emptiness at the top of the breath. And then exhaling for 6 long, slow counts. Let's do about 5 more rounds of that 4-6 breath. And just pausing in the emptiness at the top and the bottom. When you complete those rounds of breath, just return to your natural breath and your natural rhythm. And softening a little bit more through the shoulders and the back of the neck. Allowing the belly and the chest to rise easily with very little effort. Take a nice cleansing breath in, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth wide, let it go. And nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And one more time, maybe your deepest breath yet. And let it go. And just return to that natural breath. Bend your knees one at a time. Pulling the belly in slightly, pressing the back down, and just starting to rock the pelvis back and forth. Pressing the back, hugging the belly toward the spine, and then releasing it back to its neutral position. Just nice and easy segmental motion of the back. Pulling the belly in, and then releasing. And if you want to tune the breath to that, you'll inhale as you relax. And you'll exhale as you press the belly toward the spine. Inhaling, allowing the belly to fill. Exhaling and compressing it back down. Still keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed. So as you press the belly, concentrate on releasing the shoulders and the neck. Like really just concentrate on the belly. And that little massage of the back on the earth as we honor the earth tomorrow on Earth Day. And find a neutral spine, and then just start to drop the knees from side to side. Opening the feet up a little bit wider on your mat so the knees can come down a little bit lower while you allow the hips to open, just nice and easy. Any of our twisting helps to wring out the spine and the internal organs, and anything that we don't need, just release it. Drop the knees over to the right. Spread the arms out to a T, plenty of room. Turn your gaze over the opposite fingers. And taking that nice belly breath again. Bring the knees back through the center and switch them over to the other side. Turn your gaze in the opposite direction. And bring your knees back to the center, your feet together and your knees together. And drop those knees from side to side, allowing the hip to rise, bringing that stretch a little bit more toward that lumbar spine. Still keeping the arms out wide to a T. Bringing out that spine, things that are no longer needed. And drop the knees over to the right. And allow your shoulders to open. And see if your shoulders are in contact with the earth. Feeling that breath maybe a little bit more up toward the chest as there's some compression in that lower belly. And bring it back through the center. And do the same thing over on the other side, stacking knees and hips, keeping the arms wide, trying to touch those shoulder blades down toward the earth. Nice, easy breath. Bring the knees right up and give them a big squeeze in toward your chest. Just easy rock from side to side and massaging that low back. Drop those knees over to the right side. Come onto your side. Stack the arms straight out in front of you. Stack the palms. And on a nice inhale, open the arm up. And on the exhale, close it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And if you want a little bit more, feel free to reach that top arm a little bit wider open. And as you close with that exhale, reach that top arm beyond the other fingertips. Just give you a little bit more thoracic rotation. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, this time leave it open. Again, tuning into the shoulders and the knees and the hips and seeing if they stay stacked. Inhale, bring those knees up to center. And then take them over to the other side and come right over onto your other side. Stacking hips and knees and ankles, stacking palms. Inhale, open that top arm. Exhale, close. And maybe this side feels a little different. Inhale, open, really stretching through those fingertips. Exhale, close, reach right beyond that other hand. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open and stay. Again, noticing what's happening. Maybe you need to tuck your knees up a little bit more or soften into that shoulder. We always have one side that's a little bit more dominant than the other. On a nice inhale, bring those knees back into center and give them a squeeze and hug the knees in toward your chest, engaging the feet so your toes are coming back toward the shins, pressing out through your heels, giving a nice squeeze. And let's open the knees a little bit wider. And take a little rock from side to side. Again, feeling that contact with the earth. Little massage on the low back. So let's kick the feet up to happy baby. And hands can go on the sides of the feet or the calves or the thighs. And again, just really compressing and pressing the back into the earth. All that grounding and stabilization and support. Gently drawing the knees down toward the armpits a little bit more. And release the legs and take them out our full body stretch and the arms overhead in that full body stretch. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Circling the wrists and ankles. Finding some stillness. Press out through your heels. Soften the shoulders and pull the shoulder blades together. And take a little inventory in the body. What is touching the floor and what is not? And see if you can wiggle around a little bit to those places that aren't touching. Probably the low back, maybe the backs of the legs. Tuck your chin in slightly to lengthen the spine. Grow taller. Bend the knees. Hug them in toward the chest again. Rock a few times on the spine. Until you're ready to come up into seated. Easy pose. Use your cushion as needed. I'll give us a little light. Lengthen the spine, stack the shoulders. And a paper clip. Okay. Must have been in my pocket or something. Circle the shoulders back. Long spine. Reverse. Release the shoulders, tuck the chin down. On an inhale, lift the chin. On the exhale, tuck it down. Inhale, lift. Gentle with the neck. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck the chin. One more time. Tuck the chin down, start to rock the ear to the shoulder, and then bring it back down to center, and then the other side at your own pace. Find your center, take a deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, press down. Inhale, rise up, twist to the right. Exhale, down. Come right back up, inhale. Exhale, other side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time we stay, turn to the right. Again, lengthening your spine. Plant that hand behind. Left hand on the outer thigh, looking over your shoulder. A little bit more rotation. Inhale, lift the arms back to center. Exhale, other side. Pause there. Take a look over your shoulder. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold to the front. Stay there. Ground those sit bones. Make your contact. Spread the fingers wide. Feel that long spine. Relaxing through the hips. Trying to keep the sit bones in contact. Tuck your chin round all the way up. Take a nice breath in. Fold it forward again. Stay there, lengthen, maybe coming up on tented fingers. Feel that length all the way from the base of the shoulder blades, all the way forward. Drag it all the way back. Take a big breath in. One more time. Softening the hips. Tuck the chin. Round up. Hands right on the thighs. Let's make some circles. And taking that as deeply as you need today. Swinging that rib cage around. Maybe dipping the shoulders in as well. Reverse it. Come to stillness. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, round. So just some seated cat-cows at your own pace. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Find your neutral spine. Switch the feet out. Lengthen a little bit. Give it a little shake. And let's bring that right knee in toward the chest, sitting up nice and tall. Lengthening the spine. Hugging that knee in toward the chest. Cross it over in front. Let's wrap that left arm around. Plant the hand behind. Take a look over your shoulder. Wringing out that spine. Getting rid of what's no good anymore. Unwind, and let's rewind in the other direction. Take your hand to the inside part of your instep there, or you can use your elbow to give you a little bit of pressure in the twist, other hand planted behind. Take a look. Long spine, sitting up nice and tall. Unwind, stretch it all the way out. Wiggle those sit bones back a little bit. Take a breath in. Hold it forward. Come right back up. Inhale. Take it down. Inhale up. Take it down. Reach in a little bit more each time. Inhale up. Exhale. Take it one more time. Exhale. Fold it forward. Stay there. Pressing the shoulders forward, pulling the heart forward. Feeling that tension in the hamstrings, softening the knees as needed. Feeling your contact with the earth. Tuck your chin, round it up, bring the left knee in. Give it a big squeeze. Sit up nice and tall. Cross it over. Let's wrap that right hand around, plant the hand behind, take a look over your shoulder. Lengthen the spine, sitting up as tall as you can. Unwind and rewind in the other direction. Hand goes to the instep, or using that elbow to press in a little bit more twist. Finding length. Unwind, stretch that leg out. Take a big breath in. Hold it forward. Big breath in, right up again. Exhale, fold. One more time. Exhale, fold and stay. Pulling the heart forward. Take a look out at the end of your mat. Just keeps that spine long so you can hinge. Tuck your chin now, round it all the way up. Let's take that right leg across. Take a breath in. Hold it forward and stay. Maybe that's a little different. Tuck the chin, round it all the way up. Uncross and then recross the other side. Take a breath in, lengthen your spine. Hold it forward. Stay there. Tuck your chin, round it all the way up. Come on around into table. Let's drop down into forearm table. Make a lot of contact with the ground today. Spread the fingers wide. Let's make a few circles again. Still on forearms. Reverse it. Find your center and let's send it forward. So your head is almost coming toward your fingertips and then sinking back toward extended child's pose. Inhale, slide it forward. Exhale, bring it back. And again, take it as far forward as you feel comfortable. Maybe you're even going to like a little forearm plank. Taking it back and extending towards an extended child's pose. Sink forward. Take it back. One more time. And let's sink right down onto the belly. Sphinx pose. Starting off early. Made a lot of contact with the ground today. Spread the fingers wide. Tuck the elbows just a little bit. Press down into the ground. Tighten the thighs and push into the tops of the feet. Lift your gaze a little bit. So that whole back body is engaged as well as your forearms pressing into the floor. One more breath. Release it all the way down. Tuck the hands underneath. Bring the knees a little bit wider. Let's press back up into table. This time you're on your hands or forearms, whatever you want. A few circles. Let's get it going a little bit now. And reverse. Slide it forward now. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, sink back. Inhale, drop the belly. And take it as far as you feel comfortable, really limbering up that spine. We're doing all the directions today. Side bending, rotation, flexion, extension, and lengthening. One more time. And then we'll pause in our extended child's pose, widening the legs, touching those forearms down, grounding the forehead right into the mat, and making contact with the earth. Lots of parts. Inhale, rise. Onto your forearms, tuck your toes, and let's lift the hips into dolphin. Table, always an option, just pedal the feet. Rise up on all the toes. And then press the heels down toward the mat. nearly impossible to get your heels down, so don't worry about that. Bend the knees softly. Rising up, pressing back down. I think all of my toes are cracking today, as well as my stomach rumbling. I don't know if anyone heard that before, but boy. One more time. Drop down to knees, come up onto your hands, tuck the toes, and let's press back down dog. Pedal the feet. Rise up on all the toes, inhale. Exhale, press back, knees soft. Inhale, rise. Exhale, press back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, press back. Walk the hands back to the feet. Forward fold. And again, feel free to use your blocks to get you closer to the earth so you're not just hanging out in space. Use those blocks. Wiggle the toes, spread them out, ground your feet. Inhale halfway. Lengthen the spine, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands out, down dog. Now, can we drop to elbows from here? Table always an option. Find some heaviness in the heels as you try to lengthen the hamstrings. Strong in that upper body. Spreading those hands wide. Press up to down dog. Ooh, hello. And let's bring it forward to plank with the knees down. Knees down because we want to make contact. Untuck the toes. Drop the chest. Drop the chin. Inhale, cobra, little cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the toes. Press back down dog. Walk to the front of the mat. Forward fold. And wiggling those toes, making good contact. Inhale, halfway, lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back. Down dog. Inhale to plank or knees down plank, your choice. Drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Ooh, it was so fun to be on the ground. Inhale. Drop it down, tuck the toes. Press back, down dog. Hands go back to the feet. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, stay there. Heel toe the feet out to the wide edges of your mat. Let's take the left hand across. Gentle twist. If you need more, take that right hand, place it behind your back. Take a look over that right leg. Find your breath. Unwind that bind, and let's cross it over to the other side. Take the hand behind the back. Find your breath. Unwind, walk the hands forward, down dog. Bring those feet in a little bit more comfortably to hip distance. Inhale to plank. Or knees down plank, or table, or child's pose. Lots of choices. Drop the knees. Drop the chest and the chin. Scoop up. Cobra. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Tuck the toes. Press back. Down dog. This time, walk the feet to the hands. Usually I screw that up, so you know. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Widen the feet. Widen the feet. Cross that left arm over, right on top of the foot. Draw that arm behind. You can take the bind. You can have your hand at your waist, or you can extend that arm if that is in your practice. Do what feels right. It's going to feel so good to stand up, I promise. Drop it down, cross it over, other side. Choices, hand behind the back or the elbow or lifting up toward the ceiling. Drop it down to the front. Step back, down dog. Right leg rises. Press toward the back of the room. Inhale, knee to chest. Step it right through. Turn the back foot. Warrior 2. Find your balance. Really making good contact with those toes. Wiggle the toes forward to deepen that and get yourself a little closer to the earth. Flip the front palm, take it back. Find that length there. Straighten the front leg. Bend the back leg. Ooh, that gets a little balancy. Straighten the back leg. Warrior 2 arms, and we're going to head to triangle. So reach forward far as you can. Then drop it down. Hand goes to the inside, either to a block or to the inside of the shin or to the floor if you're long enough. Take that arm up overhead. Big long line, fingertips to fingertips. Make that contact. Complete the circuit. Find your breath. Inhale, reverse that triangle. Take it all the way back. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Sink those arms down. Cartwheel it down to the floor. Step back. Shift forward to plank and either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Come down to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra 3 times. Exhale. Let that breath lift you. Exhale, shoulders are down. Inhale. Tuck the toes. Press back. Down dog. Left leg rises. Pressing toward the back of the room. Finding your length. Inhale, squeeze that knee to the chest. Step through, pivot on that back foot. Warrior 2. Load it up. Wiggle those toes forward to deepen and make your contact with the earth. Get low. Flip the palm, take it back. Big stretch. Straighten the front leg. Bend the back leg. Straighten the back leg, bend that front leg. 2. I think we were the legs straight. Leave the legs straight. Let's reach forward for triangle. Reach as far as you can. Drop that arm down to a block or to the inside of your, shin. Lift up. One long line, fingertip to fingertip. Open that shoulder. Oh, great form, everyone. Inhale, reverse it all the way back, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee. Warrior 2. Take it all the way down. Step back. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Take that little vinyasa. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Drop it down. Wiggle those hips a little bit. Make a little pillow for your head. Doing a lot of extension in your spine today. Just be gentle with it. Drop that right hand down by your side, the other hand right parallel in front of you. Bend up that right knee. And if you can reach it, we're going to do the half bow. All right. If you can't reach it, you can always grab onto your pant leg. It's a good option. So get that nice stretch first in your quad, being gentle. Now press your foot into your hand, roll the shoulder open, start to lift the chest a little bit. You can use your arm there a little. Let's get a little bit more extension in the spine. So see if you can get that arm out a little straighter. Yes. I got it. Drop it down, release it. Wiggle those hips from side to side. Get that other arm down by your side. Bend the left knee. Grab a hold. Get that quad stretch first. You need that first. Start to push the foot into the hand. Start to rise. Roll the shoulder open. Yep. Really pressing that foot into your hand. Slowly lower. Release it. Wiggle those hips a little bit. Let's do a couple windshield wipers. Find your center. Hands plant underneath. Widen the knees a little bit. Bring it up to table. Wiggle around a couple times from side to side before we send it back for that little stretch for that low back. When it feels right, take it back. Just reversing that curve with all that extension. Find your breath. Come on up to table. Tuck the toes. Press back. Down dog. Pressing those heels down toward the mat. Knees are soft. Let's sink down to the forearms. Oh, that darn dolphin. Yep. Pull the belly in a little bit, finding some length. Feeling that back body lengthening, hamstrings, calves, low back. Press up, down dog. Can we get there? Can we get there? Walk the hands back to the feet. Widen the feet. Take that arm across, find your bind, or lift the arm, your choice. Really opening up that shoulder. Reverse it, other side. Take the bind on the other side or lifting the arm. A lot of rotation there. Drop it down, walk it back out. Find your plank or your knees down plank. Walk the feet in a little bit. Press back through your heels. Vinyasa, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Drop it down. 2 more. 1 more. Drop it down, tuck the toes, press back, down dog. Right leg rises when you get there. Bend the knee, inhale, knee to chest. Step through, pivot back, warrior 2. Becoming familiar. Reverse, take it back. Find your breath. Straighten the front leg. Bend that back knee a little bit. Straighten the back leg. Drop the arms down, send it forward, find your triangle. Drop that arm down, either to the shin or to buck. Lift the other arm. And wheeling your toes a little bit, feeling all that good contact. Let's take that top arm back behind the back. Wherever it goes, find your own bind. Inhale, reverse it, keep the bind. Let's take that arm all the way up. Drop that hand behind the head. Release the arms, bend that front knee, take it down to the floor. Step back. Other side. Left leg rises. Press toward the back of the room, find your length. Inhale, knee to chest, step through, pivot on the back foot, press it up, warrior 2. Wiggle those toes forward, get a little closer. Reverse. Straighten that front leg. Take a little bend in the back knee. Straighten that back. Drop the arms to neutral, send it forward, find your triangle, drop that arm down with that big reach, send the hips back, bring that arm up toward the ceiling. Now drop that top arm behind the back, really opening up that top shoulder, feeling connected to the ground. Inhale, reverse it, take that arm all the way up, keeping the bind. And let's drop that top hand behind. As I always say, if you can touch your hands, good for you. Not happening in my world. Short arms. Release the arms. Bend that front knee, warrior 2. Let's step to the front of the mat. Bring the arms up overhead. Sit down to chair. Again, hands can be up or here. Find your breath, making good contact with your feet, feeling solid in your base. Let's start to dip it down. Arms just come parallel, or you're here. Couple more breaths. Wade in through the heels. Take an inhale. Exhale, release it. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold. Drawing out that spine halfway. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Step back. Take it all the way back. Drop the knees, drop the chest and chin. Take it down to the floor. Wiggle those hips around, release your arms. So choices for Sphinx, where we started, half bow, which was the one we did here, or full bow. Lots of choices. So do what your body is telling you to do, right? So if you're up in Sphinx, you're gonna come here. If you're doing half bow, you got parallel arm here and pick a side, okay? If you want full bow, because you're crazy like me, you're gonna grab both feet, okay? And on an inhale, we're gonna lift the chest and we're gonna push the feet into the hands. And smile, right? And smile. Rolling those shoulders open. Another breath. Let it go all the way down. Woo! Wiggle those hips around. Windshield wipe. Just let that low back release. Find some stillness. Lower the legs down. Hands plant underneath. Keeping the tops of the feet down. Press up to table. Let's take a few big circles. Just more release on the spine. A lot of extension today. You know, we live in a forward world. Everything we do is in front of us. So you really have to be conscious and mindful to add extension into your practice because we spend so much time bent over all day. Reverse. Just releasing that low back. And when you're ready, sink it all the way back, knees wide. Find whatever version of child's pose you like. If you want your arms out in front, or if you want the full child's pose, you're going to tuck your knees in a little bit and drop your arms by your side. Either way. Just feeling the nice length in that back. Slowly starting to press up. Find a block, stuff it underneath, and have a seat. Or you can sit back on your heels. I don't want there to be a lot of tension there. Lengthen the spine. Take a breath. Exhale, release. Take a big breath in. And we'll side bend to the right. Plant your hand and just let that flow from side to side. Just let your back relax. Let's pause on the right. The next time we get there, just reach that arm overhead. Stay grounded in those sit bones. Like all the way down the side. Inhale, rise. Bring it over the other side. Reach, press that rib cage sideways. Release that arm and let's slide it out in front. Just nice and easy. Come up just a little bit and let's tuck that right arm underneath. And just slide forward so you can rest on the outside part of the shoulder and the side of the head. That left arm can be straight out in front. It can be tucked underneath your shoulder for a little bit more rotation. Or if you want to take it around the back, you can do that too. Slide the left hand underneath the shoulder. Just take that arm out and slide the other one underneath. Bring it right down. Resting on the side. Do whatever you did on the other side. If you stretched it out or took the bind or tucked it underneath the shoulder. Slide it back in. Come on around to seated. Use your cushion if you need to. Bring the feet on the wide edges. Continue with our little rotations, just releasing that low back. No effort. With a breath. Drop the knees to the right. Let's spin those hands around to the back of the mat. And you can stay up on your hands or you can drop down the forearms. Whatever feels right. Yep. Release what is no longer needed. Slowly start to unwind. Flip those legs in the other direction. Take the arms around and come toward the back of your mat. And just release, release, release. Side body, rib cage, hip flexors. Push it back up. Come on up to the center. Stretch the legs out. Wiggle those sit bones back. And you can plant your hands if your arms are long enough, or fists. And let's just lift up a little bit there, seated staff pose. Release your shoulders. Let the arms go. Slide down the legs. Just find that nice stretch for the low back. Hamstrings. Tuck the chin, round it up, cross the right over the left. Slide it down. Slide it back up, cross the other leg. Slide it back down. Slide it back up. Get what you need to be on the floor, okay? And we'll take it down there, socks, sweatshirts, whatever. We'll do a few more stretches before we do our Shavasana. And actually today, I would really like to get legs up the wall. So if you want to drag your mat over near the wall, now would be a good time to do that. So as we go to do legs up the wall, sit sideways, right next to the wall. Okay? Put your butt right against the wall, okay? So that when you go down, you can get your legs right up there, okay? So lower down, make your little pivot, and get the legs up the wall. And kind of wiggle around until you can get a little bit closer to the wall. So let's bend the right knee and let it slide down a little bit. Now plant the sole of your foot on the inner thigh. So you're in a version of tree legs, okay? Let's take the arms overhead. And lots of contact, right? Everything should be in contact with something. Release the arms, slide that leg all the way back up again. And start to slide down the other leg about halfway. And let your knee float out to the side. Take the arms overhead. So you're in that supine-ish tree. Release the arms, bring the soles of the feet together. So you're in supine Baddha Konasana. Allow the heels to slide down the wall where you feel comfortable and let your knees come out to the side. So you have the support of the wall. You can use your arms on the outsides of your legs. If you want more, you're going to give a little push. If you just need support, then just kind of hold on to the thighs there, just above the knees. Find your breath, making sure your low back is in contact with the ground. Bring the knees together, slide those legs back up the wall. Let's wiggle the toes and do a few ankle circles while you're up there. So putting your hands on the outer part of the thigh, let the legs come apart gently. And just do what you can do, supporting your legs wherever they go. Just allow that release of the root chakra, right? Base of the spine, legs, what makes contact with the earth. And supporting your legs. And slowly start to slide them back together. And bend your knees so your feet are on the wall and just hug your knees in toward your chest. And feel your feet making contact with the wall. Take a minute to do whatever you need. If you feel like you need another stretch, then go ahead and do another stretch. If you are ready for Shavasana, let's stretch those legs back up the wall. If you want more, you can take your block and slide it underneath the sacrum. So you're a little bit more elevated. So that's another choice, or you can stay right where you are.
My block is too far away.
Do you want, I got it. I gotta get the lights on. If you want it. Lois, you want your block?
No.
Okay, Candace, are you good over there? I'm good. Okay. I pillow anyone? Sandbag? Anything? Just leave me alone. Blanket? Blanket? Yep. Are you good?
I'm good.
Lois, you good?
Okay.
Okay. So feel that nice connection. Connected to the wall. Connected to the earth. And at any time, if that feels like too much on the legs, feel free to drop them down and come over onto your side. Just feel that good return of circulation. Releasing the low back. Settle into the quiet where your body meets the earth, not separate, but resting in the same great field of life. Feel how you are held effortlessly, completely, the ground rising to meet you with nothing asked in return. Your breath moves like wind through trees, a soft exchange. Receive, release, and belong to this rhythm. Your body, like the earth, knows cycles of growth and rest, of holding on and letting go. Nothing here is wasted. Nothing here is outside of the whole. Imagine now your weight gently dissolving downward, muscles softening into soil, thoughts settling like leaves returning to the ground. You are supported. by something ancient, steady, and wise. And just as the earth nourishes you, notice what you offer in return: your care, your awareness, your presence. Even your stillness is a form of listening. Rest here in this quiet reciprocity, held and holding, breathing and being breathed. And when you're ready to return, carry this knowing with you. You do not walk on the earth, you move with it. You are not separate from nature. You are nature, remembering itself. Slowly bringing your awareness back into your body, deepening your breath, and starting to find some gentle movements, fingers and toes. Bending your knees and slowly starting to come off of your blocks if you're on one. Releasing the legs and turning over onto your right side briefly before you come up into sitting. Take your time, stack your shoulders, lengthen your spine one more time. Bring your hands together at your heart. Shanti, 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 peace. May you have peace in your heart, peace in your mind, peace in your body. May all beings on this planet know peace. Let's take care of our earth. Sharing your Tuesday with me. Gently bowing forward, sealing our practice, honoring yourself, honoring each other, honoring the energy we have created. Light in me honors the light in you. Go forth and shine brightly. Gently rising up. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great night, everyone. All you earthly creatures. We are really connected to the earth now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.